It's the Green Rush Nation podcast. I just had the bluest dream that you've ever seen, and I can't believe that shit was green, cause it hit so clean, and my history is a mystery. I don't give a fuck, I just hit the tree on the 5th degree. We don't pit for free. If you don't got 5, shit, get up and leave. It's the Green Rush Nation podcast.
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy B-GUNZ here on the Green Rush Nation podcast. Today, obviously, you see we're not in the studio. This is not our typical set, but we're at a very special location. Today, we have a legend here. This is our friend Harry from AUER CBD. We appreciate you for having us here today.
Thank you for having me.
Hey, anytime. So here on the Green Rush Nation podcast, we don't want to just know about your business. I'm sure it's a great business, but we also want to know about you. So where are you from, and how did you really get into what you're doing now? Did you always see yourself in something like CBD?
I've been always into retail.
Okay.
So I stumbled over CBD 4 or 5 years ago.
Beautiful. Just pull it a little bit closer.
Yeah, about 4 or 5 years ago. And I like the fact that it has medical benefits to the human body. So I got into it, and it's been about 5 years now.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, no, it's definitely cool that you say that, because CBD is not as intimidating as THC.
Right.
My grandma even she takes like some kind of CBD tincture, and at first she was like, no, I don't want it, just because the stigma of like marijuana, you know? But when I told her, don't worry, you know, it's not going to get you high. This is just completely for medical benefits.
Yes,
Take it. It'll make you feel better.
Yes, it doesn't get you high.
Yep. And then she couldn't believe it. She's like, can I have some more? I was like, absolutely. So it's definitely cool. What kind of, where are you from?
Lebanon.
Lebanon, beautiful.
Originally, yeah.
And how long ago did you come over to the States?
In 1984.
Okay.
It's been like 41 years.
Wow. God bless.
Yeah.
And what were you doing when you first came?
Well, I went to college. I was 16 years old.
Wow.
Went to high school and college, and
What did you go to school for?
just general business.
Okay, business.
And then I went on to do some like a retail, grocery stores and restaurants, and so that's how I started.
That's how you got your start. Beautiful.
Yeah, and then now I'm in real estate, actually.
Okay.
And CBD.
Wow.
Both together.
Beautiful.
What a combination.
Uh-huh. So now, when you came up for the idea for it, obviously the medical benefits was your driving force. Where was the point where it's like, okay, I want to turn this into like a store, and now you have multiple storefronts, correct?
Yeah, I had the vision to have like a CBD pharmacy.
Okay.
Like people come in, they have different issues, and they come in and grab their stuff, just like a pharmacy. You know, and they have varieties of different items, different companies, and have one place to go instead of going online and shopping online. We educate you. You come in, you shop, give you education, tell you what's good and what's bad for you.
Beautiful. What kind of products do you carry?
Oh, we carry all kinds of stuff, from creams, topicals, roll-ons, gummies, treats for dogs, tinctures, all kinds of stuff.
Beautiful. Do you guys do the CBD flower at all?
The flower we used to,
Okay.
but they banned it recently, and now there's something going on with the laws. Something happening next couple weeks.
Something's coming up?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Beautiful.
gonna hopefully help the CBD industry.
Great. That would be great. I honestly don't know how much it has in common with the marijuana industry, but I would imagine it's pretty close.
It's close, but the consumer that consumes cannabis, CBD,
Yeah.
is usually somebody that's older, like in his 50s, 60s, 70s.
Gotcha.
They use it for pain and for sleep and anxiety.
Gotcha.
They don't want to get high. You know, they want the medical benefit off of it.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. And obviously it's legal if you like have a job, you don't test for CBD, right? That's only THC.
Yeah,
testing.
you don't touch for THC.
Beautiful.
So you could be a truck driver and have CBD.
Okay.
If
Okay.
you want to, or government worker.
Interesting. That's always a good thing, I guess,
Yeah.
for them. God bless. You have some kind of thing you can turn to.
Right.
But so how many did you start off with just the one location?
One location, and then we did multiple locations, and we did our own lab. So now we manufacture our own product, and we white label for other companies.
Wow.
Yeah.
God bless. And how similar is this business to like other businesses that you've been in? Or is it not similar at all?
It's very similar.
Okay.
Every business is the same.
Business
you have
is
good
business.
quality product, customer service, satisfied customers, and you got a winner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you plan to take it? So how many locations do you have right now currently?
We have 2 right now. We had one on the border. We tried it out and didn't work.
Okay.
Right next to the Tijuana border.
Gotcha.
So the Hispanic clientele were not educated so much. So that's why we had to withdraw from that.
Okay. That makes sense.
So, but we're planning to do CBD that we could sell in the dispensaries now.
Beautiful. So like
It's coming up
actual,
next.
also like THC dispensaries as well.
Yeah, actually in THC dispensaries. Yes.
Okay, great.
That's in the works now.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So how does that go about? How did that come about? Is that just new laws changing?
No, they always had it in the CBD places. I mean,
In
they
actual
have-
dispensaries?
they have CBD in actual dispensaries, but now we are gonna have our own brand
Gotcha.
in the dispensary.
Beautiful. That's a beautiful thing. Congratulations on that.
Yeah, thank you.
Absolutely.
Should come out in a couple of months. Should
Okay.
be done with it.
We'll definitely let them know. So keep an eye out. We'll give you the actual dates and everything like that coming on in the future.
Right.
But so I mean, shout out to your son as well. You got a stud of a kid over here. You know.
Ali's awesome. Yeah.
Yes. He put this all together so that we can get you some shine on your great business that you got. And the 2 locations you do have are beautiful. How do you guys have you done like any events and promotional things there yet?
We do sell them, but our client is not the is not the party type,
Okay.
right? So they're more conservative. They're not. So you have to
Cater to them.
cater to them in a different way, not in the party way.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
But we do advertise and shoot out, and do social media and all that kind of stuff.
Beautiful. In this day and age, you have to be on social
Oh
media.
yeah, got it.
Any kind of business. It doesn't even matter if you're real estate or if you're in cannabis, medicine.
Absolutely, yes.
I agree. So how important do you think that is, like moving forward for your CBD company?
As far as the media,
Media marketing, stuff like that.
it's huge.
You think you're going to move more into that space, making more content?
We got to, yes.
Absolutely.
We have to. That's the only way to get recognized.
You have to be with the times.
Right.
Absolutely.
And hopefully Ali could do some of that.
Hey, I think he's a great candidate for it. We were just talking about some ideas. Very interesting guy. He's got a lot of things that he's interested in.
Yes.
And the way I look at it is like, if you think it's cool, someone else probably thinks it's cool. No matter like how out there it is, someone probably thinks it's cool.
Yeah.
So you just put it out there, and you'll find your fan base, you know?
I agree.
Yep. But it was a blessing to meet him, too. We met up at the Noise and Toys Festival with our boy Lil Chronic.
Nice.
So we were backstage, you know. We had the chance to sit down and talk about more than just business. So great kid
Got
there.
a lot of passion in jewelry.
He sure does. And he's a great jeweler.
He is.
He's a great jeweler. Shout out to Lucali & Co. as well. We're out here doing our Stash and Dash down here in Vista with AUER CBD and Lucali & Co. So it's an exciting day for us here. We got a lot going on.
Yes. God bless.
What else are you guys doing? I heard you may be also getting into the cannabis world as well, huh?
Well, we're doing a partnership with the Cake House
Okay.
in a new location in El Monte,
El Monte. Okay, that's a good spot.
Los Angeles.
Good spot, definitely.
Yeah, so that'd be our first partnership with them.
Beautiful.
That's gonna open in 1st of March.
Okay. 1st of March.
Yeah.
Are you guys doing like a big grand opening event?
We're gonna do soft opening and we're gonna do a big grand opening for the 420. So you guys should be invited. You should
Sounds
should
good.
be right there.
We'll be there. We'll be there.
Okay, we'd love to have you.
Have you ever heard of Kush Talk?
Yes.
Okay, you guys should be out at Kush Talk too, because we're going to be there, and we're very close with the owner. Shout out to Dr. K. So if we want to get you guys in there, you know, you could do a little bit of promotion, letting them know that it's opening up, because that's going to be down at the Beehive on 4/19, so the day right before 4/20.
Before? Okay.
Absolutely, yeah. So we'll get him down there. We'll get everything working, and we'll spread the word for you.
Absolutely. We're also gonna open another location that we bought the real estate in Waldemar.
Okay,
So we're gonna be. Hopefully, that's gonna take us a
beautiful,
little less than a year to have another.
great. So how did this all come about?
What, the location?
Just in general, how did you venture into the cannabis space?
I always enjoyed it.
Okay.
Like it. I like the industry, but a lot of people want the THC instead of the CBD, just CBD.
Yes.
So we're just venturing into that now.
It just makes sense.
Makes more sense.
Yeah, makes sense. And you guys have great partners, so
Yeah.
you're doing it the right way.
Yeah, they
Doing it the
have
right way.
like 16, 18 locations now. They have
Beautiful.
like 4 in Michigan.
Shout out to them. So it's a multi-state operation.
Multi-state, yes.
Wow, God bless.
Yeah,
See?
Michigan and California.
Beautiful, beautiful. See,
Right.
no, you guys are doing it right. Shout out to Cake House. You guys killing the game. And it's funny because every time I meet someone new with the team that I have, they always know somebody. I'm like, how? How do you guys all know everybody? Like, it doesn't make any sense, but
Wow.
I guess it's a small world.
Small world, small community, yes.
Yep.
Everybody knows everybody.
So what would be some advice you would give to just like maybe a younger person looking to get into business in general? Obviously, you have a lot of wisdom. You've done many businesses.
The advice is, sometimes in life you don't have to do what you like. They always tell you do what you like. Okay, you do what you like, but sometimes you have to do something that you don't have to like.
Yeah.
But if you do it, you're consistent. If you're persistent, you're gonna win and you're gonna make something out of it.
Absolutely.
If you give up soon, nothing's gonna come out of it. You just gotta hang on, keep it going for long enough, and you'll see the fruit come out of it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So now stepping into the CBD space, what has been your biggest challenge?
Actually, the biggest challenge for us is advertising.
Okay.
So it's really hard for us to put it on social media. They shut us down.
Yeah, same with cannabis. Same with cannabis.
But cannabis, people look for it.
Yes.
CBD, you have to teach them. So it's a little different game. And
Definitely.
it's been a little hard for us. But
Okay.
we're still doing good. We're 5 years later, we're still here.
God bless.
Yeah.
God bless. That's really cool.
Yeah, yeah.
And you guys are just located down in this way now for now?
In San Diego for now.
Okay, beautiful.
We sell to a couple dispensaries in Chicago
Okay.
and also in Michigan.
So you're also a multiple state operation with that as well.
Yeah, yes.
Great. And is that partnered with those guys as well? Is that how you're getting into the other states?
Yeah, friends of friends.
Friends of friends. Beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful.
It's
I
who
love
you-
to see it.
It's who knows you, who you know.
Yeah. You know what's funny? I was up in Massachusetts like right before weed was actually legalized there. So CBD was a huge thing. And I honestly think they just did it to fool people because a lot of people knew that it was going to be legal there. So they were going there for the weed. But then you'd go into these shops and you see what looks like marijuana,
And it's not.
but it's the CBD flower. And they weren't like telling you that it was weed. But like to the average consumer, like you're like, damn, that looks like some dank weed. Can I see that? And they're like, yeah, sure. You look at it, you smell it, you're like, whoa. How much is it? And they're like, it's CBD. You're like, what? So I even had asked the person in the store because it was so new at the time. It still came in like the medical. They would just give you like almost it looked like a pill bottle.
Right.
And they would just like it wouldn't have anything on it. So I was like, if I get pulled over right now, how's the cop going to differentiate that this is CBD nug and not like actual nug? And sure as shit, we got pulled over. But thank God they didn't search for that reason. It was just because they were speeding a little bit.
If you have the certificate, they'll let you go.
But that was the thing. There was no kind of like certificate. It was
There
just like
should
you
be.
bought it in the store, and I even asked them that, and they kind of just giggled.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, all right, I'll take the chance. But it was cool. Do you plan to move into states like that? Like just more like up in the East Coast or even just more than you're in now? Do you plan to keep expanding?
No, we're going to keep it for San Diego and LA.
Okay.
You know, around the Riverside, San Diego, LA.
Keep it local, keep the quality control.
Keep it local, yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Shit, is there anything else that you would want to get into on this podcast? Anything you want to highlight?
It's I just want to say that it's a good industry to be in. It has a lot of opportunities. You could create many things, many ideas.
Definitely.
It depends how tough you work and how hard you work.
Yes.
Yeah, we plan to, like our stores have over 3,000 SKUs.
Okay, wow.
The average store has like 500-600.
Wow. So you're like,
So we're going nuts with it.
yeah, you're light years ahead of other people.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So we're not afraid to invest. You know.
I think that's really important. Most people have dreams and ideas, and they're like, hey, but they don't want to execute or invest the time, money. You know.
Yeah, you could talk about it all day long, but if you don't execute and put your money where your mouth is,
Exactly.
how is that gonna happen?
Your idea is just gonna be an idea.
You just gotta kill it. You gotta come in and be strong and do it right and do it all the way.
Beautiful.
And then you definitely will succeed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now, where do you see the CBD and the cannabis brand, like say 5-10 years down the line, where do you see this going? Do you see it being like household name? Are you looking to get into like more events and stuff like that?
I'm gonna hopefully from this point on we're gonna partner up more with the cake brand.
Okay.
So I'm gonna invest more with them.
Beautiful.
And then go bigger with one brand.
Smart.
Yeah. And
Very
then
smart.
have the CBD as an AUER CBD,
Okay.
which is also gonna be sold in the cake house.
Okay. So that's a great partnership.
Yeah.
So talk a little bit about that. How important is like a strategic partnership in business, just in general?
You know, partners are great if you have the right partner.
Exactly.
People are shy of partnering up with people, but it's a misconception. I think partners are important, just like corporations. Many people invest and they win.
Exactly.
But if you have a good partner, you're on top of the world.
It's true. I feel like a lot of people, it's just hard for them to trust. But if you just let that go sometimes and say, hey, you're good at that, I'm going to let you do that.
You have to let go. You have to let people. But also, it's not easy to define who's a good person and who's not. So it's
Who is to define that exactly? You know,
it's not.
People have different perceptions. Yeah.
You could be good today. You could be bad tomorrow. So
That's true.
You can't tell. So most of the time is your gut feeling and some study, but the rest of it is gut feeling.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think you'll always know.
Yeah.
You'll always
somehow
know.
you know.
Yep.
But it's great.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Man, multi-state operation though. How did you guys get into like Michigan and stuff like that? That was interesting. Very
There's
interesting.
a family there in Michigan.
Okay.
And Saad, my partner, has ties in Michigan.
Okay.
So they opened. This is their 4th or 5th dispensary now. This
Beautiful.
year. But we're trying to expand in California. California is a bigger market.
Way bigger.
Way bigger. People appreciate quality
Okay.
and brands.
And do you guys have a website as well?
We do.
Okay. So people can go on there and buy as well nationwide?
On our website?
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
So ships to your door.
Ships to your door. Yeah, anywhere you want it.
Beautiful. Go shop.
Yeah.
They got tons of products. How you said 2,000 SKUs, 3,000 SKUs?
3,000 SKUs for the cake house.
Okay. Beautiful.
Yes.
Okay. So wow.
Over 3,000 actually.
That's a lot, man.
Yeah.
That's a lot. Well, that's a
quite a
blessing. That's a blessing.
And we do the same in the CBD stores. We have like the stuff that we make is over 160 SKUs.
Okay.
And we have other brands and other companies that have multiple
Gotcha.
items, multiple.
Do you use CBD?
I do.
Okay. How does it help you?
Actually, I take a pill. It's a 20 milligram. It's for an immunity system.
Okay.
So when COVID came, you know,
You were
I
ready
said,
to go.
Man, I'm gonna take something. So I started taking immune system, and it helps a lot.
Did you see a boost in business during that COVID times?
Yeah, people wanted that.
Smart.
People
Smart.
wanted CBD. That it does help your immune system.
I didn't even know that.
Yes, it does.
Okay. So you can take like a pill every day and it'll boost immunity?
It's a capsule. Yeah,
Okay.
It's a little capsule.
I'm going to have to look into that.
Yeah, it's
sure.
good for you.
Great.
It's
Great.
good for you.
Our friend Gus over here, he's all into like that, so I'm sure he'll love that as well. But he does like the oregano oil and water.
Oh, okay.
He does all that kind of stuff. He takes all the supplements, vitamins, everything like that.
It's good if you believe it. You have to believe in it
Absolutely.
to make it help you.
That's true. That's very true.
If you don't believe in it, it won't help you.
That's true. That's in anything too, you know?
Yeah.
And I think that's a lot about a placebo effect
The
as
placebo
well.
effect,
Yeah.
yes.
So you can have everyone in the room. If you tell them this is a glass of vodka, they might act drunk, you know? You never know. But
That's true.
yeah. Well, man, I really appreciate you bringing us out. I appreciate you sharing your wisdom and your knowledge. We're definitely going to have to do this again in like a different setting, sit down, really like formalize what questions we want to sit down and ask. But I feel like for the fly, this was pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. We're
Yeah.
going to see you in the 420 in El Monte grand opening.
We'll be there.
So
Come there, El Monte. We're going to have the details all over the Green Rush Nation page as well. So look out for that. Shout out your social medias. Where can they find you?
AUER CBD
AUER CBD on Instagram?
On Instagram.
Okay.
And Facebook and
Spell it for them just so they know.
AUER CBD.
Beautiful. Yeah. So go check them out. Definitely keep an eye on the events we're going to have out for their partnership with K-Cast coming out as well, because that's going to be a big deal. And we appreciate you, man. Thank you.
It's going to be a very good location. It's so awesome. It's 4,500 square feet.
Wow, that's huge.
Yeah, it's very big.
Okay, great.
And beautiful style, very elegant. But we're going to be very competitive at the same time.
Absolutely. And I feel like that's how you got to be in this day.
Oh, yeah.
You know, there's tons and tons in LA.
You give quality and good pricing, people are going to love it.
And you'll separate yourself.
Yeah, you want return customers.
And hey, anything we can do now, let us know. We'll help you.
I appreciate you.
This is a partnership from here on forward, you know?
Got it. Thank you.
All right, man. We appreciate your time. And this is the Green Rush Nation podcast. I'm your boy B-GUNZ. This is our friend Harry from AUER CBD. And we'll see you next time.
Thank you.
I just had the bluest dream that you've ever seen, and I can't believe that shit was green, cause it hit so clean, and my history is a mystery. I don't give a fuck, I just hit the tree on the 5th degree. We don't pit for free. If you don't got 5 shit, get up and leave.